Hey everybody, this is Mr. McKee again with Net 226. Today I'm going to be going over Packet Tracer 2.5.3, which is Propagate a default route in OSPF version 2. Alright, what we're going to look at first is and this looks, I believe it's about identical. It really is identical to the last Packet Tracer we just did. But we have 3 local area networks connected to routers, and the routers are connected. So you have multiple routes you can go through if one link went down, and then you have a border router out here going out to the ISP and out to the internet, and finally to a web server. Alright, but this time everything's a little bit different. Alright, so we're going to propagate a default route and verify connectivity. In this activity, we will configure an IP version 4 default route to the internet and propagate the default route to other OSPF routers. You will then verify the default route is in downstream routing tables, and that host can now access the web server on the internet. Alright, so first thing we want to do is propagate a default route, and it wants us to first test connection to the web server from the PCs. And you can tell I've already done it, but I'm going to repeat it again. Alright, so I don't get connection from PC1. Try PC2. Alright. Alright, so we don't have connection. So were any of the pings successful? You can answer that. What message did you receive, and which device issued the message? Alright, be careful with that, because if you do a ping, you're getting the response not back from yourself, but you're getting a response back from somewhere else. So just make sure you know what IP address you are and what reply you're getting back from which interface or which device. Alright. Examine the routing tables on router 1, 2, and 3. Which statement is present in the routing tables that indicates that the pings to the web server will fail? Alright, so let's go to router 1. And you notice we're getting OSPF messages. Alright. Neighbor message, neighbor message. Show IP route. Alright. This is R1, so it's telling us connection. We're directly connected to 172.16.1.0. This is the actual interface. We're connected to 2.0. Alright, which is where 2.0 up there. We're not connected. Let me take that back. We know where 2.0 is via this interface, which is in this network. Alright, using this interface. Alright, how it says O for OSPF. So you have connected, which is locally connected. Alright, a local, which is actually the interface itself, and then we know this from OSPF messages. Alright, so 3.0 is right here. Alright, connected. Our local interface is that, /32. OSPF is telling us that a 192.168.0.1 is in our same area via 192.168.10.6 down there, using serial 001. Alright. All right, then we have 10.4. Let's see, 192.168. That's so weird because look how they have that typed out. 192.168.3.10.4. So yeah, that's like not valid. All right, we're gonna work through this. This is a new curriculum, so we're gonna figure this thing out. All right, here we go. All right, that's why I kept looking at it and I was like, that doesn't make a lot of sense. But yeah, that it should have a 3 in there. It should be a dot. 192.168.10.4. So 10.4 is our network. 10.5 is our interface. Right, and a 10.8 network, which is sitting over here, is connected, and we know about that from OSPF. And then if we go down one more, we have this network via that interface. .2, which is this interface for our next hop. All right, so that's a bunch of stuff, but let's go up here. And what was missing there? That's really what it's asking. I looked at a whole bunch of stuff, but see if OSPF went down. How would we know which way to go? All right, or not really go down, but it's not configured. Let's see. Let's do a show run also. All right. One thing's missing in there. All right, so let's look at 2. All right, same thing's missing. This shows all of our connected, local, and OSPF networks. All right. And if you notice that, I'm not going to say it, but went on to router 3. Let's do enable show IP route. All right. Same thing. All right. So what statement is present in the routing table that indicates that the pings to the web server will fail? Matter of fact, this was from the last packet tracer. I thought this was the reason it wasn't connecting, but it's actually another issue, but I'll let you guys figure that out. All right. Connected default route on R2. I think it told you the answer. All right. Configure R2 with a directly attached default route to the internet. All right. So let's do config T IP route. So it's saying any IP address with any subnet mask that I don't know what it is. Go through serial 010. All right. So right there, that's our gateway of last resort. All right, so let's see what we got here. So we got that set up. We got the warning. That's fine. It is a point-to-point interface, serial interface. All right, so configure OSPF to propagate the default route and OSPF routing updates. All right, so we'll go to router 2 again, and router OSPF1 default information originate. All right. So give it a second to converge. All right, so that's up. Now let's go to R1 and let's do a show IP root. All right, see how something's different. Gateway of last resort is 172.16.3.2, which is serial 000 on this. It knows to go in there and go out there. All right. When all else fails, go that way. All right, and then we'll go to 3 and do the same thing. Okay. So gateway of last resort is 192.168.10.9 to network that we don't know where it goes. All right, if we don't know where that IP address is, go out this interface. And 192.168.10.9 is serial 001. All right, and then out that interface. All right, so that makes a little bit more sense. I was thinking that that was the issue on the last packet tracer, but it wasn't even connecting. It wasn't sending hello messages from the topology is the same, but something's wrong with router 1 in the last one, because I believe all these IP addresses are exactly the same, but I don't know. It's one of those issues. It's almost better just to redo it and type it in, so something in there went funny. But you got 100% on there, so what you need to submit for this assignment is the .pke file with it completed, a completed Word document. I'll fill in, I'll mark where your question answers need to go, and then you'll need to do a screenshot of your congratulations, your name, you completed the activity, or there's only 2 grading things in here, but screenshot of that if it's not correct. All right, that's it. Pretty quick packet tracer, but it was pretty informative. All right, see you later.